How to make notes. This is a challenge for aspirants who are studying for UPSC Sociology optional. Maybe they have read many notes, many books, study material. They have also gone through the PYQs, but still they do not understand, or maybe they are confused about the approach to make notes. Now, making notes will vary from person to person, and it will also vary from one topic to another, from one paper to another. So today we'll take up the first topic, which is Sociology the discipline, Paper-1, Topic-1. Now when we look at the keywords, the first subtopic says modernity and social changes in Europe and emergence of sociology. Here, if we look at the PYQs, we will see that mostly the questions that they ask is to form a correlation between the causes and the effect. Okay. So how did sociology emerge, or why did sociology emerge? What were the causes? So if you are making notes for this particular subtopic, then here you will have to note down the causes. When we talk about the causes, we have mainly the Renaissance and the Enlightenment. We also have revolutions, commercial and scientific revolution, French and industrial revolution. So when you are making notes, then you have to note down points for these events. Okay, you need to write about Renaissance, what is Renaissance and what happened during Renaissance, the salient features. Similarly, Enlightenment, what is it, right? You should know the definition plus the features, what exactly happened here. Same goes for commercial and scientific revolution and French and industrial revolution. Okay, so when you have written these down, then you will filter those features which helped in the growth of sociology. For example, the need to study society, because at that time there was a threat to social order. There was chaos in society because suddenly there was a drastic social change, right? And also that previously the study of society was not possible, it was not welcoming. But because of natural sciences, this path was opened. The roadblock was cleared because of the advent of scientific method, experimentation, encouragement to study man, to change social institutions, to overcome the challenges and social problems because of capitalism or the new social institutions. So, first subtopic is mainly about the causes plus the effect. you need to note down points. When you are noting down points, try to write not much in detail, but not very short, so that you are not able to understand what you wrote. So you have to be precise. At the same time, you should not be very lengthy during note making. So this is for the first part. Second, when we are talking about scope of the subject, here you need to note down the two schools of thought, formalistic and synthetic. Note down the features, differences and thinkers, at least 1-2, okay, and how it is ever expanding. What is the status of scope today? There are many factors. One of them is globalization. Then we have common sense. Is sociology common sense? So here you need to know the definition. You need to know the similarities. You need to know the differences and how they are helping each other. The same thing you will do for other social sciences also. Okay. So for common sense, definition, similarities, differences, mutual interdependence. Same for other social sciences. You need to know the definition, similarities, differences, dependence on each other, and examples also if possible. You can include the names of thinkers here, and you can take examples from either from the West, US, UK, or from Indian society. So this will be about note making for topic 1. For topic 2, don't prepare separate notes. Instead, prepare topics 2 and 3 notes together, because they are interrelated and many of the points will be repeated. So if you make notes separately, then many of the notes will be redundant. So make notes after you have completed the reading of both the topics. All the best.